Have you ever wondered what drives a woman to become a serial killer? It's not always what you think. While male serial killers often kill for the thrill, female serial killers have different motivations that might surprise you. Meet the profit killers, like the infamous Black Widow who marries for money and then murders her spouse. Then there are the revenge killers, who target individuals or groups to settle personal vendettas. The Angel of Death is perhaps the most chilling, killing those in their care under the guise of alleviating suffering. And yes, there are even female thrill killers, though they are rare, they do exist. Many female serial killers operate as part of a deadly duo, like Lavinia Fisher and her husband John. Lavinia would poison her guests' tea, and John would finish the job, a deadly partnership indeed. In the United States, nearly 1 in 6 serial killers apprehended since 1820 has been female. Let's dive into some of the most notorious female serial killers in history, starting with Amelia Dyer from the UK. Amelia Dyer, a baby farmer turned killer, starved and murdered babies for profit in the 1800s. She would finally be hanged in 1896. Myra Hindley, part of the Moors murderers duo, abducted and killed 5 children with her boyfriend Ian Brady. Their crime spree lasted between 1963 and 1965. Rosemary West, along with her husband Fred, ran a house of horrors and murdered lodgers and their own children. 9 sets of human remains were discovered in the West's garden. Both Fred and Rose were found guilty and sentenced to life in prison. Beverly Allett, a nurse, murdered 4 children in her care and attempted to kill more. Allett received 13 life sentences for her crimes. Joanna Dennehy, a rare female thrill killer, not killing for profit, revenge, or as an angel of death. Joanna lured her victims with a sex game before stabbing them to death. In the United States, Belle Gunness, known as Hell's Belle, murdered over 40 people, including her husbands and children. Once she had the men in her home, she would take their money. Nanny Doss, the giggling granny, poisoned her family members, including 4 husbands and 2 children. Like most female killers, Nanny Doss used poison to kill her victims. Judy Buenoano, the Black Widow, killed her husband, son, and boyfriend for insurance money. She was arrested in 1984, and sentenced to death. In 1998 she was put to death. Dorothea Puente, the death house landlady, suffocated her tenants and stole their money. Once in her home she would give her victims sleeping pills, then suffocate them. Aileen Wuornos, perhaps the most infamous. Aileen shot and killed 7 men by shooting them at close range. She was sentenced to death, and was executed by lethal injection in 2002. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, it really helps us out. And don't forget to subscribe.